How's it going, everyone? Sethphir here, and welcome back to another Tower of Fantasy video. Today is going to be day 55 in the Ultimate Guide series, and we have a lot of cool information for giveaways and Vera official launch news. So there's a lot of exciting things to cover, as today is Monday and we have the resets coming in, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First, I want to let you know that my Twitch livestream will be tonight at 5:30 p.m. EST, where I will be giving away codes as usual. Speaking of codes, we also have the winners of the secret art contest. I'm going to go ahead and put them up on the screen here and show you some of the art that came from the community. I was actually blown away. Some of you are some really talented artists, and on top of that, we had some funny pictures in here as well, and I think that the contest was just great overall. People seemed to enjoy it, and we had a lot of entries, so thank you to everyone who entered the contest. We will for sure be looking out to do more of these in the future. In addition to that contest, we do also have that character screenshot contest, so that's going to be until about noon when this video comes out, so I'm going to do that for the cutoff date, and then I'm going to start taking a look at screenshots, and I will present those in the future videos. So with all of those contests for giveaways out of the way, I just want to announce that there was a random scammer on my channel using my profile picture, trying to impersonate me, asking you to add them on Telegram or something weird. Who uses Telegram? What is that? Okay, anyways, so they were trying to do that, so just be aware that if anybody asks you to add them or link anything or something like that, that is not me. It's only going to be on my official channels of YouTube, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch, and make sure that it's my official profile that's listed on my YouTubes, okay? That's going to be the only place I'm going to contact anybody, and if I ever contact anybody, it's going to be to give them a code straight up that you put in the game. There's going to be no fishy link or anything like that, so please be safe out there. Do not get scammed. Alright, with those things covered, let's jump into the official news. Vera will be launching on October 20th, as the leaks suggested. We were right, let's go! It's finally here. We're getting Vera, and the trailers were amazing. We saw a lot of Lin as the forefront character in those trailers. We saw a lot of Ruby and Saki Fuwa, which was really good to see, because I am definitely looking forward to the ice comp, for sure. So with the Vera covered, let's talk about some in-game events, because today is Monday, we have a lot of resets, a lot of things going on within the game. So the first thing that's going on is that the supply run will be on its final day today. In addition to that, we have the Wheel of Fantasy, which will be ending in about 10 to 12 hours. It's going to be over very soon, so if you want your chance at the outfit, now is the last time to go for that. But like I said, I'm just not too sure how worth these outfits are in terms of their pricing. We'll have to see as it goes on down the line. Hopefully they fix these in a little bit of a better area, and that will definitely be a lot nicer for everyone. So now that we have that covered, let's talk about the crew. The crew has new missions available today, so you will be able to get 4 of those, as well as your daily donate and the reward box, which is very important. You can get dark crystals, you can get absolutely nothing in terms of gold, so let's go ahead and see what I get. I'm gonna open this box, and if I get dark crystals, you have to subscribe. If I get gold, absolutely nothing happens at all, so let's go ahead and see what it is. Okay, it's gold. This is my 3rd week of 5,000 gold. Back to back to back to back to back. This thing is crazy. Is anybody else getting completely screwed over by these boxes? I hear stories, everybody's like, oh yeah, I got 200 dark crystals, 400 dark crystals. Man, I'm getting completely dunked on by these boxes right now. Oh well, I guess that's RNG for you. Okay, with that covered, let's talk about the new weekly refresh for the activities. We have the merit system at the top, so you'll be able to get more battle pass points as well as golden cipher keys for the boxes, which is always nice to see. So be on the lookout for that. That will increase your BP level and give you a lot of goodies along with that. But if you think it stops with the battle pass, you are wrong. There's a lot more. Bygone Phantasm has reset. Hopefully you guys have had some good brackets last week and this week, so go ahead and hop in here and collect your rewards. I did manage to get rank 1 last week, and I actually beat somebody that was higher Phantasm level than me, just solely due to the sequential Phantasm and figuring out how to do the challenge and having a diverse roster of elements. So that was really nice. nice. I picked up a first place here with 6 modules and the maximum dust possible, so this is definitely going to be some good currency to start upgrading my gear. So in addition to this ladder being reset, you can take a look at your new bracket for the week. My bracket looks pretty good. I got one person right on my level, and everybody else is a little bit lower down behind, but that should be an easy first or second place for me this week, and I'm definitely happy about that one. Then we have the Sequential Phantasm, which is the flip side of that coin. We also have more weekly rewards that have been reset, so your chance to get gold nucleus, proof of purchase, as well as more weapon augment boxes and energy dust, because we definitely gonna need all of those things heading up into level 70 here soon, which we will start talking about. So we might as well go ahead and touch on that. Level 70 will be arriving shortly. We are still level 69 for a little while at least, until we head into level 70 on Tuesday. So tomorrow we will be level 70, which means weapon materials. We've been preaching it for a while. Make sure you are stocked up and ready to go with your weapons. I'm fully equipped and ready to upgrade every single one of my main weapons, and I am working on my 4th and 5th weapon. So hopefully you've had time to stockpile those materials and resources, and you will be ready to go when the reset comes around the corner. Okay, with that covered, we will also dive into a few other things, because with that reset means we're going to have a lot of new activities. So the new activities with the reset is going to include joint operation at level 70, which is going to bump up our drop rates for SSR matrices and SSR gear. So this is going to be absolutely massive, and I plan to use some of these stockpiled vitality potions that I have been saving up along the way right around this time, so that I can get some pretty quality level gear. It's definitely going to be a nice time for that. In addition to that, you will also have a new raid. So raid is going to be available level 70, the Shattered Realm with Nemesis. So this is going to be interesting because it's flame and frost damage, so this is going to be a different element bonus that we've seen before. So this one might be a little difficult for some people. Most people are usually Volt right now. There are some people with Frost with Frag, but that will be very challenging. So that's kind of cool to see. And speaking of that, your raid will also be resetting this week. So you will have mid-level control room as well as Zenith to go ahead and clear out. So it's going to be a lot of dust, 2,700 gold dust in total, plus later on in the week, however much gold dust this one's going to give. So we're going to be getting quite a lot of gear to choose from, and now is going to be the time where we start rolling for high level pieces and keep min and maxing our armor as we get closer and closer to having top tier stats, which is really going to help us going into Vera. And then we're going to get some new equipment in Vera, which is going to be extra exciting. So tons of great things to look forward to. In addition to the raid will come a new Wormhole on Tuesday, which will be the level 70 version. I believe it's called Cetus, so we'll have to see how that kind of pans out. But do keep in mind that this Wormhole will reset in 18 hours, so this is going to be your warning for that. Make sure you have cleared your endless mode for the bonus 240 dust one time, and then you're going to get your 400 end of week or end of cycle rewards in this case. We also have the Void Rift, which has a new charge being generated today, and unfortunately it's Chiron with radiation, so that's not going to be fun. So good luck with that, everyone. You could consider waiting your charge for a later day if you want to, but that's definitely going to be a really tough boss. Since we have covered that now, let's talk about the shops. The Commissary has been reset. You will be able to get booster modules, which is going to be very nice. I'm going to go ahead and pick those up right now because I'm definitely going to need them, as well as advanced modules, so make sure to buy those out for the week and get prepped and ready. With that is also going to come a refresh on the crew store, which means we will now have space-time rift shards and type V armor shards. So if you're interested in those, you could consider spending or saving for the one that you prefer. I would probably not spend too much on space-time rift shard, as we seem to be getting a lot of them from events, and yeah, pretty much just events in general. They were in the gacha, they're in the Vera orienteering, there was one given out for free before. Like, there's all kinds of space-time rift shards, so we seem to be bountiful in that area. In addition to that, the support store will be refreshing, so make sure you buy out and prepare for the Black Nucleus and the Joint Supply chips. You definitely want to take those out, and if you're in need of gold, this is a fantastic place to get gold without spending Vitality, so it's a huge help for free-to-play players. With that store out of the way, we have another store, which is right behind me actually. That is going to be the exchange store for the island, which has been reset this week. So we will have access to the whole new arsenal of materials, but do keep in mind that we're going to be upgrading, so you might be low in some, so you could wait towards the later part of the week to start buying these materials if you want, so that you can focus on your shop and your island levels. Right now I have my development center at 8, and I plan to get my kitty house to 8 as soon as I get enough of these materials. These things are definitely slowing me down, so I'm going to keep progressing on that. But we have tons of elite monster resets coming this week, as well as the boss monster resets coming on Thursday or whenever you killed it, but most of us I think killed it on the day that it spawned, so that will be right then. So you're going to have a lot of avenues to upgrade your stuff, and I would expect to see some people with level 9 buildings this week, especially if you are following the same build pattern as me. If you are not following the same build pattern as me, that is okay too. You can definitely even spread across the board. It's perfectly fine. You'll be generating a lot of resources in the long run, and you can do with those as you wish. Then we finally have the last thing to talk about, which is Claire's Dream Machine. I got screwed this week. I got Gold Nucleus a couple times, which was alright, a Matrix pool, but then I got equipment boxes, like blue and green equipment boxes, like 2 times. I got 1 set of relic shards, but it was on a hard one, like that maze, where everything's like a different color, like pink and orange or yellow and stuff, and then you have to go through and collect all those. Man, that thing is so confusing. Do you guys have trouble with that? Let me know down below. I managed to get most of the shards, but I did miss out on some magnetic pulse shards, but it's not the end of the world. That's not a particularly powerful relic, nor is it a relic that increases DPS, so I was okay with it at the end of the day. But I did pick up some nice things like drone shards and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty much it for this video, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you found this information useful or if you learned anything of value from it. And we will be continuing these guides into the future. Keep that in mind that at level 70, we will be changing up the way we present these guides. It won't be a daily guide covering everything for the day. Instead, we are only going to cover things when they're new. So like level 72, 74, but we will also be having that guide every day that we'll be talking about an important mechanic in the game, so don't worry, it's just going to be changed out for different information, so we're just going to structure it a little bit better here. Okay, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.